Right into the game, we crazy for our players. When we come to town, you better say your prayers. Ice all in our veins, we don't listen to haters. We so hype right now. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
We're so hype right now. Let's get loud right now. We on top right now.
We so hype right now. Okay, okay, okay. Winning is the key, winning is the key.
So Evan May, with us from day one. Evan's just great kid, super athletic. You know, as you know, he's a 5-6 sport athlete. You know, he plays every sport and then some. So he joined the team with no formal experience, but a lot of experience playing the sport with older sisters that played for Grand Rapids Christian. Just a natural athlete. So he was a huge asset for our team from day one. Co-captain. Both year one and year two, leading hitter, leading our team in kills, and our starting outside hitter. He was again co-captain. He was all conference last year, all region last year. Just a team leader. Kids looked up to him, and coaching him, and had been super excited about his continued leadership in year three this year.
We are GRC. Winning is the key. Winning is the key.
Jordan Birdspa, yeah. So Jordan, also a third-year player for us, would have been this year, and also co-captain with Evan. Also very much a natural athlete. Contributed. He was our starting right side hitter year one, year two. Also great hands as a setter when he needed to be, and great defensively. He was one of our strongest passers and defensive players. He played all the way around the court, every position or every rotation. Just a strong contributor, and also very much one of our team leaders. Kids looked up to him, and he super hard worker, just hustled and just was a great example to our other players, and his hard work and his work ethic.
We are GRC. Winning is the key. Winning is the key.
Anthony Pearson.
He came out for his first time with the team, but just stepped in and started contributing kind of on day one. And even though he didn't have experience prior to last year, like all of our guys, he just had a great attitude, super enthusiastic, was a leader just in the way he encouraged the other players, just always smiling and encouraging other guys. And even though when he first joined the team, didn't know what his amount of playing time was going to be, that didn't impact kind of how his work ethic didn't impact kind of his effort level, and just from day one was a leader in his encouragement of other guys and his commitment to the team.
Winning is the key. Winning is the key. We can pull up.
Yeah, so Charles kind of joined us late last year on the sidelines in our playoffs. He started kind of serving as our team hype man, and joined us in the playoff rounds on the sideline. He's just, all the kids love Charles. He was always just super encouraging. During timeouts, he'd be pumping up the guys, and during play, almost had to kind of contain him a little bit because he'd almost want to be out on the court like a coach and be coaching the kids. But he was hyping the team up kind of constantly throughout our playoff run last year. So that was a ton of fun. And then at the end of the playoffs, he expressed interest in coming out this year and did so. So it was great. Week one, he was with us and showing a ton of potential with his athleticism. I was confident he was going to contribute this season.
We are GRC. Winning is the key. Winning is the key. We can pull up.
And Elijah, he's a friend of Anthony's. They play lacrosse together. And what was cool about that is just seeing Anthony coming back year two and expressing his positive experience with boys volleyball to a friend, inviting him to join the team. That's how teams grow, especially a new team, a new sport like us. It's fun to see that kind of growth from friend to friend. So it's fun having Elijah come out this year, and in week one already, it was evident that he was going to be improving a ton throughout the season. Athletic kid, great attitude, very coachable, and I was excited to have another senior that just by nature of a senior was going to provide additional leadership for our team this season.
So, Coach, in the same vein, as we were just discussing, tell us, we're going to miss out on this season here, but what have you guys, even in the intervening time, what has been a big theme that you guys have been working on for your program?
Yeah, so this season we've been talking about the idea of identity. How do I see myself? How do others see me? How do I want others to see me? How much of my identity is taken up by being a volleyball player, or being a volleyball coach, or being even be a parent of an athlete, or being a sports fan? Kind of all those different elements of what you think of around an athletic team. And during this season, with the cancellation of all of our programs, we've been forced to reevaluate our identity and ask all those questions of ourselves. And it's given us the opportunity to reevaluate our priorities and try to put things maybe a little bit more in balance. And outside of my role as a volleyball player, volleyball coach, how's my role as a follower of Christ, as a father, as a son, as a friend, as a neighbor, and trying to look at our lives a little more holistically as we've had this piece of athletics taken out of our self-identity this season. So even as tragic and as challenging as it has been to have lost our spring season, it's been a good opportunity to ask those questions about ourselves and look at that piece of identity and reevaluate our priorities.
Coach, I appreciate you saying that. I think that's why we all love working at Grand Rapids Christian. That's a focus for us. That's something that's important for us, whether we're parents, kids, coaches, all of us. I mean, I think that's something we really value. And so I appreciate you living that out in your program. It's one of the reasons that you guys continue to grow and do bigger and better things. And so we just appreciate you and thank you for your time today.
Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate the support as always.
And we thank those seniors as well. And we'll take care, and we'll see you, Coach.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
I got 10 bazillion in my student section. I got 10 bazillion in my student section. We are GRC, we are GRC. Winning is the key, winning is the key.